Today's lesson is going to be on the practical versus the abstract. I'm going to show you all how to make a shoe rack, and we're going to do it Bob Vila home improvement style. And I want you to take a look at this right here. This is the way that my shoe rack used to be, and it's just getting really uncomfortable for me to have guests coming in and the shoes is all over the place, and you know they don't fit, they fall down a little slide, and then we got too many shoes, you know. So we're going to replace this. So how would you prefer that I show you how to do this? Would you like me to use abstract principles and just say, just believe in yourself? Or maybe we can channel the ancestors. Or maybe we can just rub on a copper sculpture and maybe that'll make the shoe rack appear. I mean, you tell me, but I'm going to do it my way. I'm going to use the practical approach, and hopefully that'll show you. And then after I use the practical approach, we're going to try rubbing on some statues, we're going to try meditating, we're going to sit cross-legged, and we're going to chant, and then we're going to see if that method. The first step, of course, is to remove this old shoe rack. I mean, this is outdated, doesn't work, doesn't serve our purposes. And so, before I try my method, let's try the other methods. I'm sending in my energy. It's not working. My baby's chanting. Even the baby's chanting. It's not working. All right, we're going to try my way. A little bit of manual labor. Now, the next step was to come on in right here. We're going to look at this side first. Is go ahead and zoom in on these lines right here. We used a ruler to measure. Now, if I was to use the other method, instead of using a measuring device like a ruler, I would have used something like my imagination, my innate ability to tune into the universe, maybe my just profound mathematical gift. And perhaps I would have gotten these straight lines, and perhaps they would have been measured equally. But I chose to use a ruler and a pencil. So after this, we went ahead, and I've already done something for you, but I'll go ahead and show you how it works. We just need to make two little holes. All right. Now I'm using a drill, but let me try some of the other methods. I'm gonna use my chi this time. Okay. I'll try the drill. You guys, you can try your chi at home and, you know, maybe you'll get different results. I may not be a master. Now perhaps if I'd have waited a little bit longer and used my chi for a prolonged period of time, it would have produced a hole. But, you know, the drill is just a little bit faster. Sorry for the brief intermission. I had to change strategies because the drywall screws and the little, you know, the drywall anchors weren't working on this side of the wall because apparently this side of the wall, because it's, you know, close to the front door, is reinforced with steel. So I had to try a different strategy. I'm using nails, which are going to pierce through the steel, along with some industrial strength liquid nails to hold these boards in place. But the main thing that that differentiates this approach from the abstract, theoretical, spiritual, you know, philosophical approaches, you know, I'm able to change up my strategy because I saw that the original strategy wasn't working. You know, had I been using the other approach, I just had to, you know, tell myself that there's nothing behind this wall, that I just need to believe a little bit harder, and that eventually it'll work. You know, and if I keep on trying, keep on believing, then eventually it'll work. And there's no need for me to change my strategy because there's no way that what I believe could be wrong, even though what I believe is not working time and time again. I probably just need to keep on trying and have more faith, because the problem is not my approach, but the problem is my belief. So, fortunately, I'm not still sitting here believing that if I keep on trying my old way, you know, it'll work. And I just changed up my technique, and, you know, it's working. You know, so next thing I'll show you is when I put the boards in place, and it's going to be a done. This is the completed shoe rack. Now, unfortunately, my practical approach wasn't working, so I just prayed and prayed, and then I chanted, and then I meditated. I even took a trip to China, and we went on a mountain, and me and this old dude with a long beard, we held hands, and when I came back, man, it was built. Nah, that's not the real story, man. Matter of fact, you see, I got my shirt off, man. It was some actual hard work, man. Certain things didn't come out the way I planned, and then I had to, re-strategize. But it's a done deal, man. Done in a short amount of time because of work. Now, I'm gonna in a future segment. Matter of fact, let's try right now. We're gonna try to build another shoe rack, and because we know that these types of things are possible, I'm going to astrally project this shoe rack into your house. I need you to work with me, all right? We're going to channel and we're going to focus and we're going to use all the metaphysical powers in the universe to put a shoe rack in your house right now, just like this one, or even better than this one. Because this one was made, this was man-made, made by my hands, It ain't nowhere on the level of what spiritual powers can achieve. So, all right, 3, 2, 1. Shoe rack. You got one? Go check. Go check. No, for real. Go check. Go check every room. You got one. You got one. Because the power is real.